Folks, it's Saturday, November 2nd. It's about 1 in the afternoon. We're going to do a little lesson on how to become a much better guitar player and much more able to improvise. So this goes outside of learning cover stuff. That's all fantastic. Do it by all means. Whatever inspires you, go learn it. But this is... Alright, so by 1:15. We're going to do the do, re, mi. I'm always on this. I could do 1,000 videos to dig into the do, re, mi. It's all the dark stuff is in there. Every genre is in there. You're just taking a certain modal side of them. So I'm going to get right to it. Today we're going to go on over do, re, mi. Think of the do as Ionian, modal name. We'll do E, because that way I start right at the open, E note here. So you hear anything? It's going to have an Ionian flavor to it, That's heavy do, re, mi flavor. You're hearing it, And then your second note, so in E major, Ionian. The second note of that, in this case, is Dorian, and in E major it's going to start with the F sharp note. We're going to be playing the same 7 notes that I just played. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp or E flat, and E. That's all we're doing, this whole thing. The next block up, think of it this way. Do is Ionian, re is Dorian, mi is Phrygian, do, re, mi. Fa is Lydian, so is Mixolydian, la is Aeolian or your natural minor, and then T is Locrian or diminished flavor. And I'll explain as I go. So in Alright, so we're going to start with the F sharp note, but every block I go to now, I'm still playing the same 7 notes I started with. But I'm starting now with the second note in E major, which is an F sharp note. Then if I go from that F sharp to the F sharp, you're going to hear Dorian. What I'm doing there, I can go all over the fretboard and play that Dorian flavor, just staying with all the notes of E major. That's how I can improv. What?
Steve's on the phone.
I'll call him back because I'm in the middle of a video. Tell him I'm doing a video.
Okay, he's doing a video.
Alright, so the third one up, so anywhere there's F sharp, I can just go anywhere I want. And play that Dorian flavor just by leaning. Huh?
He'll call you
Yeah,
later.
just by leaning towards the F sharp note, So now we'll go to the third one, which is a Phrygian flavor. We're using E major as an example here. This is standard tuning. Look at my other Les Pauls are half step down. So we start with the G sharp note, and we do the same notes, all of E major. All I'm doing here is playing the same notes of E major. Sounds that are in there just by learning the block, so you don't want to just mindlessly walk up it and do the notes. just walking along paying no attention. You want to look at the forest for the trees. So when you learn the block, I can run all over the fretboard, and if I want to play that Phrygian flavor, I just look for that G sharp note, or wherever I go, and I don't have to start with it. I could start with the F sharp note here if I want, and just play the notes of E major. That's how I think, how I can go play modally in any key quickly at the snap of a finger. I just think of the key that came from. So the G sharp Phrygian comes from E major. So you learn these scale blocks of a key. We're doing E major today, and that's how you'll get to where you can rip it up to any flavor. You want A Lydian? That's what we're going to do next, right now. And there's your Lydian sound. Major third of E. So I create things endless. I just filled 18 cassettes. I'm almost filled the 19th since September 10th. I don't have a recording program in my computer. I don't have income because I don't work anymore. A little Social Security. I get a new guitar once in a while because I sell other things I already had. Lydian flavor. Alright, so now we're going to go to the B block, and that's going to be Mixolydian flavor, coming from the key of E major. Very major flavored. The A Lydian and the B Mixolydian are very major flavored. I mean, that's almost a pure B major scale, but except for one note, that A note. If I move that A note, just that A to an A sharp or a B flat, then it becomes B major. So anyways, your Mixolydian. So back to B Mixolydian. So again, if I was playing to a track and I wanted to ripping it up to something that's just, you know, like a right there, just did E, and now I'm doing an A Lydian flavor. See, all just right there. I could create literally right now, immediately within the hour, 5 cool songs just because of knowing this stuff. Just okay. So we got C sharp minor here. We're going next. B, the Mixolydian. So there's all these endless variations you can do with things. So all right, B Mixolydian. Now we get to the C sharp natural minor. So back C sharp natural minor. Right, that's your, so your E major pentatonic is also a C sharp minor pentatonic. Same notes, watch. E major. So if I want to play E major pentatonic and I want to run all over the fretboard doing some low note stuff, some high note stuff, I just think C sharp minor pentatonic. Starting here, it'd be what do we got? Be what we got? C sharp. So you learn your pentatonic. I've taught that a million times. Number one thing, every guitar player that really wants to be good should be able to fly with a pentatonic in any key, any key, minor, major, whatever, everywhere on a fretboard that it exists, without even thinking, and even almost without looking. That's when you really start getting to really play. Otherwise, you're thinking, you don't know, you know what I mean? Joe Satriani once said this, and it makes sense. If you don't know all the notes on a guitar, you don't know shit. That's what he told Steve Vai when Vai took lessons from him in the beginning of their guitar days when they were still in high school. All right, so this is a cool thing. I have a piece actually that I've got that recorded, an idea with it. The last one is your E flat low crane. It's a diminished sound. So that's a diminished flavor. So that's it. It's just the, and then back to your do re mi. There you go. I think I kept it under 15. Your little lesson, man. If you really want to become a really good guitar player, it's a crucial. Learn your pentatonic in one key, get really good at it. Understand that your minor pentatonic, like in the key, comes from a major key. So in the case of E major, it's a C sharp minor pentatonic. So learn it from the lowest point to the highest point and get to where you can rip it up and down and arpeggiate it and everything else. Play it to death. And then also your diatonic that I just went over, and get to where you can play any one of those modes. Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian or natural minor, and low crane. By just learn that E major scale, all them scale blocks, and they're all in that, you know. So that, I mean, it just expands stuff crazy. And then when you learn to where you can move all that for any key you want, all that same stuff, just move it for any key. All right, have a good weekend, guys.